Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So here it's my zygopetalum. It's such a beautiful plant. I love zygos. I don't know why. They have a nice fragrance. Now this one it's been blooming for about a couple of weeks at least now. I thought I will show it when it's in full bloom. So this one is a Zygopetalum Titanic Pacific Iceberg. It's got 2 spikes for me right now, and check it out. It's a beautiful brown petals with a purple lip. It smells good too. It's got a beautiful fragrance. Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers per spike, and this is the plant. It's growing in, it's a fine fir bark and a little bit of perlite and sphagnum moss. I had this plant for a few months already now, and it's the first time it's been blooming for me. So I thought I'll take you along and show you these beautiful flowers. Isn't it pretty? I love zygos. I don't know why. Mainly I think for their fragrance. Miltoniopsis was always one of my favorites, but it's hard to take care of. This one seems to be a lot easier than Miltoniopsis, because Miltoniopsis is mostly, like, for me, like, it needs to be like it's a cool grower. So right now all my plants are inside except for the Miltoniopsis. I put them outside now, so they're doing okay, but they're my favorite. But this one's also a beautiful little one. I need to take it in closer. So this is my Zygo Titanic Pacific Iceberg, and I'll show you how my other zygos are doing. So this is my next zygopetalum. This is my Calipetalum Arlene Armor Conching. I bought this not last February, I think the February before that, I think, for the Orchid show, or maybe last year, I'm not sure, but I had it for a little bit now. It put out flowers for me, and now it's putting out 2 new growths. Here's one right here, and here's the second one. Now, if you know that zygopetalums put out their flowers on the newest growth. Before the new growth could mature, they will put out their flowers. So I'm looking forward to see spikes again on this one. And of course, they are very fragrant too. So this is my other zygopetalum. Let me show you the whole plant. So this is my next zygo. It's a Cheyenne Mary green gecko. It says Calipana tropicals, but it came to me, I got it from Hawaii, from the Maui Orchid Whisperer. Like I said, they sell their stuff. They get it from different orchid growers, orchid nurseries, and then they sell it to us. So they're on Facebook, and that's where they got it from. So they must have got the plants from Calipana Tropicals, and they'll tell you where they get their plants from. So this is the next one that I have. It's I just repotted it up in a square air cone pot. It's in sphagnum moss and faux bark. There's a little bit of faux bark in the middle, and it's putting out a new growth right here. So I'm hoping for it to flower. It's got one new growth over here that's putting out another new growth in there, right there. here's the new growth. So I'm not sure if this one is done flowering yet, because I got this only like I think I got this in October, if I'm not wrong. So it's putting out a new growth over there and another new growth over here. And zygos sometimes can be a little fussy, but for some reason I think I know how to take care of it, or I just got lucky with this one, so I'm not sure. So this is my third zygo. This is the Shine Mary Green Gecko. So this is my third one. Now this zygo, if you look at it, you would think it is like it was like losing all its leaves and bulbs, and it was like a recovery plant. I got it off of eBay a few months ago. At that time it had a lot of bulbs. So the bulbs, a couple over here and another one over here and this one over here. I had to cut them all out because it was starting to get rotten. It was getting to get like mushy and starting to rot, so I had to cut it off over here. Now if you see, this one is just like swaying around, so it's not going to do anything, but this was the only bulb that was at least decent enough, so I kept it and I put some 5 cent 20, and it started putting out a new growth, and it hasn't started putting any new roots yet. I don't see any in there, so that's why I didn't transplant it. I just left it in the media that it came from. Now this one is a Zygonetia rockburn C form. So I'm going to wait for this plant to recover, to be on its road to complete recovery and take off before I even try to repot it into a newer. See, right now now here's another one that looks like it's also struggling. It's the Zygonetia cynosia, Dove of Peace. Now, like I said, when I got them, they had a lot of leaves on these, and this one, what happened is it started falling over, and I tried to tie them up, and that made it even worse because it just started turning brown and just died on me. So I took it off. I didn't tie it anymore. So this one, like I said, I got it. It says, the label says Calapana Tropicals, but it came to me. I got it from Molly Orchid Whisperer, like off of Facebook. So that's where I got it from. Now this plant has got a new growth here. It looks like it's struggling, so I'm not even bothering to even repot or do anything at this time. Wait for the plant to get used to my growing condition, to my area, before I even try to transplant it. So it's right now, I think it's just in pure sphagnum moss. So waiting for these plants to get used to me, to my growing area, to my house, and that way I can just repot it after it put out a new growth, a new spike, and just take off. So that's my other one. Is Zygonetia Murasaki Komachi. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I tried it. So anyway, so this is supposed to be a blue, bluish colored zygo. I got this from Orchids Amore. Oh, this Pelican Coast, I think is what it's called on the internet. So this is my other one. I had this for a few months already. I got it in the summer, and you can see it's putting out a new growth right here. That's the new growth. And here's another new growth. Oh, here's another one just starting to come out. I'm not going to transplant any of these plants right now. I'm waiting for all these plants to get used to my growing conditions. Even though I had it for a few months and it was outside in the summer, I brought it in for the winter. I'm just waiting. I'll probably wait till next summer, because the plant seems to be doing okay in my care. So can't wait for this. Like I said, the zygos put out the flowers in the base of the new pseudobulbs, and they put them out before the pseudobulbs mature. And I don't know if this is supposed to be near flowering size, so I don't know if this is flowering size yet, or should I have to wait maybe next year. I don't know if this plant is ready to flower yet. We'll see. So this is my next cycle. Now the next one I have is this no ID zygo that I got from Trader Joe's, that I got a few months ago, and I transplanted. I mean, I didn't transplant it, I'm sorry. I got it, I think it's September 2021 is when I got it. It had no label, no ID, just a plant. But if you look at it, you can see one new growth is here, another new growth over here, and it's doing something over here. I'm not sure if that growth will take on. I see another new growth right here. Just 1, 2, 3. And if I move my plant, here's another one. It's hanging over the edge of the pot. I'm not going to transplant this now because this plant is doing really well. So I'm going to keep it as it is, wait for it to get a little bit bigger, and then transplant it because it's still it's getting to be cold. I don't want to do any transplant now. So this is my last zygo, and see how healthy it is. It's really nice. Usually when you get it from Trader Joe's, it's a nice plants, but they don't have any labels and ID for the plants is what I meant. They don't have any IDs. Usually it's a no ID plant. So, but this is really healthy looking, so I couldn't let it go. So this is my last zygo, and can't wait for these. Oh yeah, it was in flower when I got it, and this flower spike's dried up. I have to cut it down. Just cut it down from the base. I'll have to cut it off over here. It's over here. So, and then the pseudobulb is starting to mature while it's putting out 2 new growths. That's pretty. I like it. So anyway, so those are my zygos, and thanks everyone for watching. And one more look at my Titanic Pacific Iceberg, which, isn't it pretty? It's in bloom right now. So thanks everyone, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and hope you like it. And please leave me a comment. Thank you once again, and hope to see you soon. Bye.